89.5 My Subic Bay Radio. You just heard the song The City from the band The 1975. And just before that one was the final birthday celebrant song, Natasha Bedingfield's Touch. All right, check the time, people. It's now 11:25 a.m. And the time check brought to you by PLDT Subictel DSL. Live streaming of 89.5 My Subic Bay Radio, powered by PLDT Subictel DSL. They are inviting you to check out PLDT's Fiber, the fastest, most powerful internet, cause it's fiber. Now available in Bidiktikan, Kalayaan, and QB areas. And the latest addition to that, the Central Business District area where this station is located. So I'm pretty excited about PLDT Fiber. All right, so hey, welcome back. Second hour of this radio show, The Morning Brew. You're still tuned in to 89.5 My Subic Bay Radio. We are coming to you live from Asia's investment haven, the Subic Bay Freeport. And right about now, we have our friend here at the station, Mr. Ernest Vidal of NGCP. Hey, welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Hi. Thank you for having me here, DJ Toming.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Sir Ernest is here to tell you guys, may mga announcements si Sir Ernest. Of course, with regards to NGCP. Ayan. Go ahead, sir. Feel free.
First, before I start my announcement, I would want to discuss who NGCP is.
Yeah, of course.
NGCP is a private corporation, but we run government assets. We are one of the key players in the power industry. In the power industry, we have three key players. So you have your generating plants, you have your transmission utility, which is the second player, and then thirdly, you have the distribution utilities, such as the MECO 1, the MECO 2, OEDC. So power would be produced from the power plants,
all right,
using renewable or non-renewable energy sources. From their end, the produced electricity would be transmitted through the high voltage transmission facilities of the transmission utility, which is NGCP. And then from our system, we will deliver the power to the distribution utilities. So Zemeco 1, Zemeco 2, they have the responsibility of delivering the final produced power in lower voltage sa ating mga offices, buildings, and schools.
Yeah.
Now, NGCP is a private corporation, but we run government assets.
Okay.
We are in charge of expanding, upgrading the transmission system, which are the transmission lines, the equipment at substations. Ito po yung mga ambuklaw, kung tawagin nung araw.
Ambuklaw.
So we're responsible for taking care of these facilities, and the properties would be transferred to the government after the 50-year franchise period granted to us.
All right.
So we are responsible for expanding it, but all these will be turned over to the government after the 50 years franchise. We started running the transmission system January 15 of 2009. So we are now on our sixth year of operation. So
long way to go.
So to go back to your question, and to your to what you've mentioned earlier, we have a special announcement on December 1, 2015. That would be Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday next week. We are going to have our scheduled power interruption to affect the franchise area of Presco, Pelco 1, Pelco 2. I understand you're also heard in Pampanga.
Yeah.
And CEDC, which is the distribution utility for Clark Freeport Zone. Starting 7 in the morning until 7 in the evening, we are going to conduct our preventive maintenance for an equipment at Mexico substation, simultaneous with line maintenance works along Mexico Clark 69 kV, line 1 and line 2. We are doing this to prolong the useful life of our facilities and of our equipment.
All right. So also this things you mentioned are also posted on the official Facebook page of NGCP, right?
Yes,
Am I right?
all our all press releases, all advisories about NGCP could be
so if you guys
could be seen on our website at www.ngcp.ph. You could also follow us on Twitter, NGCP_PH. We have Facebook account, NGCP/PH.
All right. So if you guys, of course, obviously can't remember everything he said, you can always go back there and check it on the official Facebook. Just look for it. Just Google NGCP. You guys will find it.
Yes. We're very active. We also have a LinkedIn account, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines. You can follow us there. Makita nyo doon all job vacancies that we have.
Oh, cool.
And all downloadable materials available.
Talagang interactive with the public.
Yes. We want to communicate to the public. That is why also, apart from being active on social networking sites, PR personnel from NGCP also make rounds around the radio stations which is under our area of responsibility to make some announcements and to discuss what NGCP does and all the latest updates about the corporation's activities.
Mr. Vidal here, make sure the public knows na iahatid sa publiko yung kailangang iparating. He is a very hardworking man. Congratulations on that. Great job. All right. So, anything else you would like to add, sir?
First, I would want to sana discuss the major causes why we experience power interruptions.
Oh yeah, feel free.
Most of the time, people would attribute power interruption kapag generation deficient tayo. So, generation deficiency is one of the major causes of power interruption, but that is not the only reason why we are going to experience such. One is power deficiency, just like what I've mentioned. Second is scheduled power interruption, such as what we are going to experience on December 1 on NGCP's part. We schedule activities, preventive, annual, corrective activities, but also on the part of distribution utilities such as OEDC, Zemeco 1, Zemeco 2, they also schedule activities, and on the part of generating plants, they also have scheduled activities, shutdowns. Apart from the scheduled power interruption, we have the unscheduled power interruption, which could also contribute to power interruptions. So we experience unscheduled power interruption when also suddenly conductors of OEDC are cut or post from NGCP lean or di man kaya
may nasira
insulators, cross arms namin biglang bumigay. So these could all contribute to unscheduled power interruption. But regardless of the causes of power interruption, for as long as it is on NGCP's part, scheduled activity namin or biglang naputol yung conductor po namin, for as long as it is on our part, we release advisories which you receive. We send it to our recipients sa LGU at saka sa media. For scheduled activities, we release advisories 2 to 3 days before the tripping. But for unscheduled power interruption, give us 30 minutes to give us ample time for the confirmation of the possible cause of interruption.
Minsan nakakalungkot, isa ring causes dyan yung biglang nawalan ng kuryente dahil ninakaw yung kawad, yung mga ganun.
Yes,
may mga,
thank you for
diba?
mentioning that.
Nangyayari yan sad to say, pero nangyayari talaga minsan.
Correct. We have anti-pilferage law, which is Republic Act 7832, which prohibits pag nanakaw, pagbibitbit, pagdadala, pagbibenta ng anumang NGCP tower parts. Siyempre, meron siyang sanctions, may mga punishments po yan. And we have actual cases na nasampulan yung mga tao. And para bigyan siya ng ngipin, we have a very active coordination with junk shop owners, with AFP, with the PNP, with barangay officials, with LGU for possible apprehension of all violators. So, again, bawal po yung magnakaw ng parts ng tower ng NGCP kasi, syempre, it would weaken the structure. You have stronger typhoons, tapos nilakaw pa yung parts ng tower namin, what would happen? It would result in disaster. So we also want to seek to appeal for public support with regard to following strictly, observing the anti-pilferage law, and of course, if I could just add yung safety reminders po namin. Marami kasing violations with regard to our right-of-way clearances that could also contribute to unscheduled power interruption. Una, dinidiscourage po namin yung pagpapalipad, flying kites near the transmission lines. Because remember, NGCP lines carry voltages of, for a minimum 69,000 volts yan, ang pinakamataas is 500,000 volts or 500,000 volts. But for Zambales, ang linya po namin is 230,000 volts. So because of that, in elementary, we were taught na there are poor conductors, good conductors. Dahil sa taas ng voltahe na dumadaloy sa linya po namin,
kahit poor conductor pa yan.
Applicable. Kahit poor conductor, kahit mismong kawayan, kunyari, you're carrying a stick.
Kahit non-conductive materials nga, madikit dyan.
Actually, lahat naman kasi conductive. It also depends lang sa voltahe ng dumadaloy sa conductor. So, kunyari, may hawak kang stick, dumadaan ka sa ilalim ng transmission lines namin, na yung stick mo come in contact with the transmission line, the stick would be the conductive path para makuryente yung may bit-bit na stick. same is true with the person na nagpapatayo ng antena, nagpapatayo ng mga bahay. So, marami nang na-aksidente kaya po ayaw po namin ulit siya mangyari kasi it also result to death by electrocution, and unfortunately we have recorded such incidents, no. Meron po kaming coordination with the local government officials, specifically with the engineering departments, para po i-reiterate yung DILG memo which requires all business building permit applicants to acquire clearance from NGCP and from distribution utilities or electric cooperatives before they put up buildings malapit sa transmission lines or sa distribution lines natin. So
to make sure, syempre.
Yes, for safety purposes. So ito naman nafa-follow, but there are municipalities that are not following this. Kaya nga po kami umiikot para po ipaalala sa kanila na, na merong DILG memo para ipagbawal yung pagpapatay. Hindi naman actually pagbawal. I-require lahat ng mga aplikante ng building permit to seek clearance from NGCP bago sila mag-issue nun.
Mabuti ng sigurado. Kagaya nga nung binanggit mo kanina, dahil sa lakas ng voltahe niyan, kahit na non-conductive material, madikit, delikado.
And also, I would just want to add, you don't have to touch our lines for you to get electrocuted. You only have to breach the clearance. It's usually 3-5 meters.
Meaning mapalapit ka lang.
3 to 5 meters below the lowest clearance. So meron ka kasi 1 to 3 lines. 3 lines sa pinakamababa na linya at sa pinakamataas na linya, magbilang kayo ng 3 to 5 meters, which is approximately mga 8 to 10 feet para makapag-draw ka ng
safe
electromagnetic field. Doon sa radius nun, may electromagnetic field, and then once you breach the clearance, kahit hindi mo mahawakan, tatalon yung kuryente.
Delikado pa rin. Sa taas ng voltahe.
We have such cases, madami, sa mga highly urbanized areas like in Metro Manila, in Pampanga, in Bulacan, and in South Luzon.
Ang hirap pigilan yan, sir, yung mga
actually,
ganyan.
mahirap siya pigilan kasi wala naman kaming police power. Unlike what the government has, na paalisin yung mga tao na naninirahan sa within our right-of-way clearances. Because siyempre, at the end of the day, jurisdiction yun ng LGU at wala naman talagang batas na nagbabawal. We could only appeal to the public for their safety. And of course, for the continuity ng transmission of power. Kasi once affected yung transmission lines na yun, hindi lang ako yung walang kuryente, but everybody else who's connected to the grid.
I can only imagine the dilemma. Di ba?
Yes.
Ang hirap Okay, and also, yung mga nasa bundok na what do we call your towers again?
Yung Ambuklaw.
Ambuklaw, yan.
Sa Ambuklaw ang tawag nung araw, but we call it the transmission towers.
Yung iba niyan nasa bundok no? Pero it doesn't necessarily mean dahil nasa bundok siya, isolated, safe na. May mga nagpuput up pa rin minsan ng mga bahay,
may mga nakakalusot na ganun. So what we do is,
delikado pa rin
what we do is, sir, we conduct regular line-to-line patrolling para po makita namin na kapag they're starting to build their structures or buildings, masitan na agad sila at mapigilan na yun. Kasi siyempre hingi pa rin talaga sila ng permit. Mas maganda na before you construct your house, before you spend some money to build your dream house, maghingi ka ng clearance sa NGCP para nga hindi na hassle after mo mag-put up sa kanila lang hingi ng clearance. Hindi ka naman talaga bibigyan namin. And also, yung paghingi ng clearance sa NGCP is of free charge naman.
Walang bayad.
Plus also yung pala nagkakaingin din. Sa mga bundok-bundukin, marami nagkakaingin.
Speaking of which,
kaingin and other similar activities are highly discouraged by NGCP kasi nga po yung makapal na usok from the yung sa kinaingin mo
from that area
would cause our lines to trip. Kapag ka nag-trip, syempre affected lahat at hindi siya ma-restore agad unless na napatay mo yung apoy.
Unless napatay mo yung apoy.
Yes.
Okay, so those are very important reminders that you people must bear in mind. Huwag niyo pong kakalimutan yung mga reminders na yan. Hindi safe ang mapalapit sa kanilang, as we call it, ambuklaw. Yeah.
Pinagbabawal namin yung magpalipad ng saranggola, magtayo ng bahay, magsiga, magnakaw is against the law.
Yeah,
And yun pa, magpapatayo ng antena
Much
sa
better.
bahay mo, malapit ka sa lines.
Much better. Alam mong may ambuklaw or may tower nila or antenna, lumayo ka na. Wag ka nang magpilit lumapit, 'di ba? Delikado. Especially yung sinabi mo ni Sir kanina, if you're gonna put up your dream house. Dream house mo 'yan eh. Ba't mo ilalapit sa danger?
Correct.
Mas magandang malayo na lang.
Correct. Kasi sir, there is a possibility na maputol yung conductor. So, imagine it carries 230,000 volts. Kapag yun naputol at dumagan sa bahay nyo o kaya sa playground kung saan naglalaro yung mga bata.
Ouch.
Disaster.
Yeah. Okay, so very vital, very important information told by Mr. Ernest Vidal of NGCP today. Thank you for sharing this
sir.
pieces
All
of
the time.
info
Thank you for having me here, sir.
sa ating listening public. And sa mga hindi nakikinig rin ngayon, of course, we have this recorded on our live stream site. You guys can play it over and over again. Baka meron kayong, halimbawa, yung iba, tune in lang. Oh, important reminders from NGCP. I missed some. Balikan nyo. Pwede nyo balikan sa ating live stream site. Also look for Subic Bay Radio, the official YouTube channel. Ayan, nandiyan din. Pwede nyo mapanood ulit. And you guys can listen again to the important reminders that we just gave today. Ayan. Okay, sir. Anything else you would like to add?
Again, I would want to reiterate that NGCP is a private corporation, but our mindset is always towards public service.
All right.
So rest assured na habang NGCP is the operator of the transmission system, we are going to direct all our resources to ensure that we are able to perform our mandate, which is to deliver safe and reliable electricity all throughout the Philippines where NGCP operates.
All right.
For more information about NGCP, please do visit our website at www.ngcp.ph. Visit us on Facebook, NGCP PH, and follow us on Twitter, NGCP_alert.
Or simply Google NGCP.
Yes.
You'll find them there. All right. And on the side, sir, today is Thanksgiving Day. Part of the program's topic of the day is, well, what are the things you're thankful for? You might want to answer.
I'm thankful for my life, for my family, and for having had the opportunity to explore, to explore almost everything na possible sa buhay. So, very, very thankful ako for this life in general.
Okay, beautiful answer. How about you guys? Your turn. You tell me, what are the things you're thankful for since today is Thanksgiving Day? Text me up 0909-263-0840 and 0917-648-2772. You can also comment your answers on our official Facebook page. Just look for it, 89.5 My Subic Bay Radio on Facebook. DJ Tommy G's Facebook page as well. And giving you a requested song, music coming from Macklemore, all right, featuring Ryan Lewis and Ed Sheeran. Would you like to do the honor, sir? The song is called Growing Up. Yes. Requested song. Here we go. 895 My Subic Bay Radio.
I just wanna be a good dad.
Hey, what's going on? It's Macklemore.
And Ryan Lewis.
Featuring Ed Sheeran, Growing Up. This is today's best music.
The music's so good.
I'm still growing up.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis featuring Ed